This is how to use joins in Power BI. Let me preface this by saying that you typically will want to use relationships in Power BI instead of joins, but we'll cover those in a different video. So let's take a look at our data. I have two tables. One is called students and another one called performance. My students table has 3 columns, a student ID, a first name, and a last name. My performance table also has 3 columns, a student ID, a major, and a GPA. And I want all the information from these 2 tables to be all in one table that has a student ID, first name, last name, major, and GPA. And if you're familiar with SQL, you'll know that we want to join here. If you're still learning SQL, go to my account and look for a post with my favorite free SQL learning resources. Anyway, joining tables in Power BI couldn't be simpler. In the Home tab, you will want to go over to the Combine section on the right side. You will have a couple of options. Merge, which is what Power BI calls joins, and append, which is what they call unions. And we'll cover those in a different video. So you're going to click on Merge Queries, and you'll get a pop-up window with all your join options. First, it's going to show you the original table, and then you have to choose which table you want to join it with using the drop-down menu. I'm going to click Performance, and now I can see a preview of that table. Then you have to choose the field that they have in common to perform the join. In this case, it's the student ID column, and we're going to select it in both tables. Just be sure that both columns are the same type, otherwise you'll run into an issue. Then you have to select what kind of join you want. You have the options of a left outer join, a right outer join, a full outer join, inner join, left anti-join, and a right anti-join. For this example, I'm going to choose an inner join, and you'll be able to see an estimate of how many matches there are between your 2 tables. Then hit OK. And now it added a new column to my table, but it's just called performance, and it didn't bring in the columns that I want to see. So what you need to do is come to the right side of the column and click on this icon to expand the table. You will get to pick which columns from the performance tables you want to use. In this case, I only want the major and GPA, so I'm going to uncheck the student ID column, as I already have it from the students table. Then it will ask you if you want to use the original column name as a prefix for your columns. I typically uncheck that too, but I'll leave it checked so you can see how that looks. And as you can see, now I have 2 new columns, performance.major and performance.GPA, since I left that prefix option on. Let's go back and take that off. And now I just have the original column names. And that's it. Let me know if you have any questions or if there's any other topics that you want me to cover. And follow me for more data content.